They said, "We're so happy to see you," when I pulled up. And I thought, what are they talking about? Walking out here to show you something from my haul, but I thought we'd check on our brooding hen. Are you broody? I hope you hatch. I do. She is one of many reasons I'm not having to buy eggs right now. Hi, sweetie. But she's trying to hatch her some eggs. Yeah, this video started out a little bit different than most grocery haul videos or Walmart haul videos. I'm outside. I bought something at Walmart. They said, "We're so happy to see you," when I pulled up. And I thought, what are they talking about? I didn't know them. I hadn't been in 2 months. I know they couldn't remember me. I'll show you why they was happy to see me. I ordered 6 bags of year-long brown mulch to put in my backyard. And can I just say, the odor on it reminds me of a cow pasture. It did. Well, as soon as I got home, I told Kenny, I said, "Honey, you might want to hurry up and get that out of the car." And he did. Naturally retains moisture, naturally helps prevent weeds. And I bought 6 of them. I thought that might be all I could haul at one time. And yeah, even with my bad sense of smell, I could smell it. But that was one of the items that I bought in my haul. They also have dirt. Our forefathers, the true homesteaders, couldn't just get online and order their food and go get in the car and pick it up. They gave their eye teeth to do that, I'm sure. And I don't feel guilty for taking advantage of all that, taking advantage of the more quick foods. Like I said in my Dollar Tree video a couple of nights ago, I've been suffering major fatigue. If it weren't for a lot of the quick foods, my husband might have to decide to take over, and Michelle can tell you, he's not a cook. I can throw stuff in the crock pot. I try to keep stuff for crock pot use. Quick, easy meals. I need to get started canning again. I canned a lot of beef and turkey. So we eat out of that too. That's why a lot of times you don't see a lot of meats in my hauls. As you seen with lady there. So far so good on eggs. I need to start preserving some, I think, at the prices as they are. See what I'm talking about? But I'm going to take you back inside and let's finish up last night's haul. Good thing I had to go back out for a second, get my coffee cup. I had locked Lexi off the porch. I have to keep the gate closed so the hens don't get up there. I've got to get it redone soon. Don't know when, but soon could be a year from now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the fact I went out for a second. The sun's so nice out there. But I was going to tell you, we also bought two 40 packs of water. I paid $4.73. I didn't want to have to carry them in here. One reason, if you'll see at the top, it says order it twice. I started ordering it when I do pick up. A lot of times I order bigger cases. So it says it's 7 cents a fluid ounce. We grew up drinking tap water. And, but my husband and my son and just everybody drinks bottled water now. I've got something that I got from Amazon that might stop a lot of it here, though. Hopefully I'll share it in the haul soon. But anyway, I bought 2 40 packs. Paid $4.27, I think I said. Well, I've got a 24 pack in another haul from the Dollar General, which we'll get into that later in another haul. Maybe. I think I paid that much for 24. Water's even going up. I didn't look at the gallon, but as far as prices on some of the individual waters, the cheapest I will tell you, I've seen it. But I had already ordered this water and then had the 24 pack. You go. It was $2.96 for, I forget how many now. They were 16.9 ounces too. I just remember that was, it might have been 24 ounces. Better deal than anywhere else right now. Yeah, you go. United Grocery Outlet. And if you want to share in tonight's video prices in your area on some of the things we're talking about, feel free to do that and where the prices are, because from what I'm seeing, every area is different. And I didn't go in the store, therefore I can't tell you really where the shortages are. I just can tell you if they were short on something I ordered. Continuing on from last night, I told you most of those items that I bought would be stuff that Omi would have bought with us growing up with her money. She would. To go along with those items, we ate a lot of these. My husband ate a lot of these. My husband can eat these still every day. If I fixed them every day, he'd be happy. I ought to do that for a week. Potatoes. He loves fried potatoes. I've got potatoes over here. Or I've got the ones in the can. He loves fried potatoes and he loves Pintos. He also loves something to go with them. You'll see that later. Anyway, $5.98 for 8 pounds. So I thought that was a good deal. That's still under $1 a pound. Let me see, not about 60, what, 70? I didn't do that kind of math. About 80, 75 cents a pound, we'll say. About 8 more pounds. I still have a 5-gallon tub with Pintos in it, which I will continue using first. But pinto beans don't go bad. They say the older they get, the harder they get, and it's harder to cook them. But I plan on using these up way before then. My husband likes northern beans, Great Northerns. He actually likes Great Northern with pinto beans. So for $1.74 for 32 ounces, I bought 2 packs. $1.74 for 2 ounces. And this is the Great Value brand, Pintos and White Northern. If you buy the mixed beans, I think it costs you a little more. So you're better off mixing your 2 beans together. I may actually check on seeing about canning some together. Because we've been using, on my exhaustion days, we've been actually using some pinto beans I canned last year. Only when she was here, got to enjoy some of them. She wasn't here when I canned them. So she said, we must can more. So, hopefully, I can. What goes good with Pintos? You got it. Self-rising cornmeal. Cornbread. Cornbread. Corn fritters. Hush puppies. Mexican cornbread. You name cornbread, it goes good with I was going to say with fritters, with beans. So, I stocked up on some bakery goods. Omi didn't go out and buy the cornbread in the can like I have, or the cornbread in the freezer section like I have in the past. Not current at all. Or out of the bakery section. She made her cornbread. or she made her corn fritters. So I got some Martha White self-rising cornmeal. And the thing about getting these versus some of the individual packs that are complete, these aren't complete. When you buy them like this, you need vegetable oil. In this case, let me see, it says, well, if this is a milk, this one says buttermilk and oil is what you need with this. If you're doing the cornbread, that was country style on the oven. Let's start this again. That's why I'm not in the kitchen cooking. 1 teaspoon vegetable oil, 1 large egg, 1 3/4 cup buttermilk or 1 1/2 cup milk, 1 4/4 cup vegetable oil, and 2 cups Martha White. Can you say from scratch? Need to do a price comparison on what it would cost to make 5 pounds of cornbread with all the added ingredients versus the pre-made packs. We might do that sometime. I paid $3.64 for 5 pounds. But now I'm going to have to add the egg and the oil. And how many of y'all heat up the oil to put in your cornbread before you put the egg in? Or, yeah, I think that's how we did it. Then you heat up your pan. But, versus the ones that are already got everything in them. Wonder what the difference would be. Trust me, I have both in my pantry. I have to have the kind that's easy, and then I want to get back to the basics. Because I plan on being home a lot more, especially with gas prices. That was Martha White. I put several in my cart, and I actually meant to go back and take some out. But you know how when you shop in the middle of the night and you hit send, pay, and you pay for stuff, and then you think, uh-oh, I didn't take it out of the cart, and you don't know how. I'm going to be stocked up more for a while. $3.84. White Lily Buttermilk, self-rising. Cornmeal. This is the white cornmeal. Is that yellow? No, they're both white. Cornmeal. I have a feeling we're gonna do well for a while. And pretty much the same thing with your milk and your oil and your egg. But when I'm in a hurry, a lot of times I do corn fritters on the stove. I just fry them up on the stove, and I like the crispiness all around. How many of y'all like the corners of the cornbread? Me, Omi. Kenny likes the center, but he does like fritters. And if you're not in the mood for cornbread, you can go for some biscuits or some you can pan fry these too. Mama's done both ways. And with the biscuits, let me see. I hear my husband sneezing. Vegetable oil, milk, butter. Yeah, you don't need egg for this one. From scratch. But aren't homemade biscuits the best? Gotta get busy again. So I bought one of the Southern Biscuit self-rising flour, $3.12. You can tell I've been reminiscing a lot lately just by the way I'm talking. Two loaves of bread, because I'm not using my flour yet. 93 cents a loaf for 20 ounces. And shame on me, I've not been telling you expiration dates, but most of these go into March of 23, January of 23. I have at least till then, and I know I'm good. I got to put them in the freezer and freeze them up, and then I'll just store them. Anyway, 2 loaves of bread. That's the one thing about ordering online. You can't always check the expiration dates like you do if you go in the store. That's, to me, one of the biggest disadvantages to shopping online is picking out your own vegetables and stuff. You'll see that in tomorrow night's haul. Or picking them out yourself. Shame on Mama. I done got into the bread. It is called the Garlic Herb Top Italian. Fresh baked in store. I don't think it was at our store. $1.10. And you get, I think it used to be 14 ounces. I love this bread. Can I just say, I love to make grilled cheese with this bread. I bought this little spicy sausages at Dollar Tree, and I sliced them really thin and fry them up, put them on there with cheese, pepper jack. Use this bread and grill them. Good. So I had to buy another loaf. I actually ate something else with it, which you'll see tomorrow night. That was my supper last night. 10 pounds of sugar. Can I get it? Without getting up. $5.60 for the Great Value brand. A lot of times, and I still do buy the pure cane sugar for Kenny at Dollar Tree. It's 2 pounds for $1.25, so that would make 4 pounds $2.50. 4 pounds, 8 pounds, it'd be $5. A little higher than this. Save a little bit by buying 10 pounds. Of course, I'll still keep getting him the other. He likes it, but for bacon and everything else, or when I'm out of the other. But like I said, I've still got some of that in a tub where I busted it up where it got hard. Because sugar doesn't go bad. It may get hard, but it doesn't go bad. Mini cherry fruit pies. Little Debbie. One of the main things I remember Mama buying growing up was Little Debbie cakes. A lot cheaper than they are now. This one has 8 mini fruit pies and retail $3.09, $2.94 at Walmart. And I got Kenny a couple of them. Like I said, this is a stock up. Pantry stock up. So even stuff that we're eating now, I had to buy more of to last till I do another stock up. So I got him 2 boxes. Yeah, don't laugh at me. I'll be freezing it. I'm going to have to start making a lot of cornmeal. I really am. Because, remember I told you I put stuff in my cart. I do that on Amazon all the time, and then I don't order it. And then I have to delete all of it. But I put stuff in my cart, and then I take stuff out after I figure out which item I want. That way I don't have to keep going back and researching. Well, I wound up with 2 bags of the self-rising buttermilk mix in the Martha White. I think I need to do a lot of cornbread videos for you. Cornbread I know goes good past expiration. If I were out in the store buying it, I'd want it at least a year out. This one says March of 23, which is almost a year out. But 15 pounds. Remind me, don't buy any cornmeal for a while. Of course, they're telling you buy grain products because of shortages, so. But I'm thinking, I've got 20 pounds of cornmeal. Did I tell you they were $3.60? Those were $3.67. So out of the cornmeal, the Martha White was the cheapest. And only seen one flour, so if unless I come across it, maybe I meant to buy flour instead of cornmeal on that double batch. Because I only see one flour. Of course, I have flour here. one item that if I had to cut it out, I could. I'd cut it out before I would my coffee. But for years and years and years, I just used the no-calorie sweetener. I have since my 20s. I use it in that and tea. I can use it in oatmeal and cereal. I can't drink diet sodas, though. But anyway, I bought 250 of them. And that, shame on me, I didn't even write the price down. I would have wrote the price down. Y'all want to see the price? I won't make you wait on me to look it up again. I'll just put it under here if I remember. How's that? I think that's it on my Walmart pantry stock up / just a few extras. My next haul's going to be my cold items and my freezer items. I told you, biggest stock up in 2 months. And it's pantry staples. Not just anything, but pantry staples. So, I better get busy. I've got animals. I need to go on the hill, collect eggs. Y'all know how high eggs are. I can't waste my eggs. So until next time, we'll talk soon.